Oh, it's a cloudy start to the day. Bit of blue sky peeking out. It was quite cold last night. My car was frozen up. Right, so starting another day. We've got some people coming along today to have a chat with. And first job this morning. Oh, I've had a cup of coffee. That's my first job. But next job. Once we've done the legs yet. Gonna give her a quick walk around and then start the day. We're going to see, all being well, if he turns up, we've got a tradesperson coming along at 9 and see if you can guess who it's going to be. You have met him before, but you've seen one of these people that come in today already. Right, later in the morning, right, it's been a morning of meetings and bits and bobs. Grant, do you remember Grant the Grant the Plumber. So that's his van with his livery on it. So we're just trying to work out these problems we've had over winter when we had that cold spell, and it's becoming a bit of a mystery. Refreshments are on the way. Right, so Grant's trying to work out all this plumbing, and it's a bit of a nightmare, Grant, isn't it? So we've had some pipes what have gone over winter, which have sort of been capped off, and trying to work out where all the pipe is, we're not knowing anything. It's been challenging. But Superstar Grant, we'll get him to come and promote himself again in a bit. He's on TikTok as well. I was on TikTok the other night. Oh, and up he comes, videoing pipe work you're doing?
Yeah, repipe.
Repipe work, yeah.
Is that how the pressure was, or was it more?
No, it was a lot more than that.
A lot more.
It's hot water though. Right. Grant's made a complaint, haven't you, Grant?
Huh?
He said, I want you to video me doing some work.
Oh, I don't really
Hey. So here he is, on the tools, isn't he? So, what are you changing now? Stopcock?
Yeah.
Basically. Right, so we've just had to turn the water off again. And so again, the reason why we're doing all these jobs now is because there's nobody on the site. I have got a washing machine running in the cottage. But apart from that, that's why we're doing it all. And then we've got a job for Grant later on the year before we close next year. Because this is all going to need watering down for the winter, so we don't have the same problem. So how come you've ended up on TikTok?
That's a personal account.
It sure came up with Grant. I can't understand why you just come up on my TikTok feed. That's really weird.
Have you searched? Or have you personally searched for a plumber?
No, I just randomly. I'm not on TikTok. I spend 10 minutes on TikTok a day, and after that, my head's done in. But and then there it was, this house.
But when you searched, when you first called me, when you first called me for that burst, did you search for me, or did John?
No. So the other day I was talking on one of my vlogs 2 nights ago.
Okay.
And I was in the pub talking to a mate about YouTube, and then he says, his biggest YouTube channel that he follows is called the Locksmith Detectorist.
Right.
Never heard of it, so I've got no interest in locksmiths. Went on YouTube that night, and up comes these videos. We're being listened to, you know.
Yeah.
Seriously, I mentioned this 2 vlogs ago that we're being listened to on Google or Apple or whatever. Right, so I'm joined by this handsome devil, and you'll remember last year he was here giving himself a bit of a push. Grant, you've got a lovely van with a livery and logos and everything. Tell them all about what you've been up to and what you do.
I've been up Lincoln, plumbing in 40-odd flats, repiping bathrooms, kitchens, fitting bathrooms and kitchens, just the plumbing side, not like cosmetic rock tiling or anything like that, unfortunately, and just the odd job here and there sort of thing. But yeah, I've been very busy since last time I was here. As you can see, I've got the van sign written.
Looking good?
But yeah, I've been very busy.
So you can track him down on TikTok. I'm not too sure why this feed came up, but whatever. Well, Grant has been an absolute lifesaver. I won't expect him to be able to come as quick as he could, and once again you've come up with the dollar card. Good man, Grant. Appreciate. It's been a while since we did this. Just coming inside, and look who's in the garden, waiting. Russia, camping dog, come on, what are you doing? Is it good to be back? Is it good to be back? What are you doing? All the big garden. Is it good to be back? Is it good to be back? Good girl. Where are you going? She's soon, very, very soon, back in a routine. She knows when I come back I'll give her a dog treat and everything. Yeah, isn't that remarkable? So it's coolish today, quite breezy, quite windy, but my van door's been open, so Rasha's in and out, and blue sky, look at that. You see, always blue sky. Rasha, I'm coming in, I've come to get some dinner. Come to get some dinner and a cup of coffee. Lots of writing and notes and things like that. And just going to give a shout out to Mr. and Mrs. S, who've just been down to see me, and all I want to say, thank you for coming to the nurseries. See you very, very soon. You're going to have an amazing year with us. Thank you. Blue sky. There you go. Look at that. Always blue sky at the nurseries. It's definitely windy today. Definitely cold breeze. About right. Just checking and clearing this area out here. And we're going to be putting a bit of storage, bits and bobs out of the cottage into here now. Now the site's coming back onto stream. Right, as it's been zero rain, and then we've had a really good steady wind and everything, I'm possibly just going to fire up the mowers, or try and fire up the mowers, and see how we get along with things. So these haven't been started since they came back from the repair place. So again, you remember them? They've got a lot of money to get fixed, but apparently they should all be working. They've had new cutter blades, new belts, new bits on the engines and all the rest of it. Will they start? Because they got delivered back here in, I think it was the end of November. I'm just going to move some boxes out of the way, and we'll see how we go. There is a very strong possibility the batteries may be flat. Right, the yellow peril. So, will it start? Happy days. Right, so this one's all up and running. So this is, I love this mower. This out of the two mowers we've got, this is my favourite mower. And I use this practically all the time. It multis the grass as it goes along, cuts it really, really fine. The grass cut is amazing. But I'm not going to be using that because the initial grass cuts, because the grass is so long on parts, it's going to have to be done on several heights on the cutting deck. So the yellow peril over here, it hasn't got a grass cutting box because it mulches the grass, if that makes any sense. Those that know will know. But one thing here at the nurseries that I'm really particular about is no grass cuttings. So you go to some campsites when they cut the grass and it's all soaking wet and you're walking in clumps of grass on your shoes and everything. None of that if you come and stay here. So this one is less manoeuvrable, but the cutting deck's more adjustable for a higher deck, and it's got the cutting box on the back because I'm going to be taking a lot of grass off here on his first cut. So the next question is, will this one start? We'll have to wait and see on this. So there is a good old-fashioned choke on this one. Oh. So at the minute that's not firing. Well, I'm just going to put this down. I'm just going to just double check the petrol as well. Good point, hey? Happy days. So we've got the choke on here, and this is the accelerator. So that's all working. So what I am going to go and do I say it's getting on a little bit in the afternoon now. I am going to, well, not do a lot of mowing, but I am just going to go and do a couple of quick struts while the grass is semi-dry, and the main cut I'm going to do next week. Right. So we've got the deck really high. Oh, you can smell the grass. Nothing better than the smell of freshly cut grass. So because it's, say, the grass is so long, this is going to take quite a long time, so we've got to be really, really patient. So quite high on the deck, nice and slowly, fill the grass box up, backwards and forwards, and yeah, first cut of the year. Literally only going to do 3 or 4 runs for today, but yeah, it's all looking good. Right, that's the first bit of grass out, all done. So it's gone, there's still a bit of blue sky, it's gone really, really cold. Apparently there's snow on the forecast. Can you mow grass in the snow? No, not a good idea. And I spoke too soon, didn't I? I said, oh, it's going to snow and all that, and the sun was out, it was cold wind, but we just had a random hail shower, load of hail's just come flying down, so I've had to go and put the mowers in, and yeah, but that's just going to be a very, very slow process now, getting the grass all sorted, so it's finally cut, and as I say, there are other jobs now that we're going to be starting, as we rock and roll into the season. So as ever, I'm just going to wind that off there. So just another little insight into what it's like to be a campsite warden. If you do like that, you know what to do. If you've not already done so, subscribe down there below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and I'll give you a thumbs up as well. Thumbs up to you. Yeah, that's you over there. And James, Jackie, John, Jilly, Jonathan, and anybody else whose name begins with J. See you on the next one.